The Zephyrian Empire had conquered 17 star systems without breaking a sweat. Their massive fleet of crystalline warships hung in Earth's orbit like deadly jewels, their commanders laughing at the primitive vessels humanity called a defense force. Admiral Korthak's tentacles writhed with amusement as he watched the tiny human ships scatter like frightened insects. What the galaxy's most feared conquerors didn't know was that Earth had been keeping its greatest secret hidden in the shadows of Neptune's moons. For 300 years, the Zephyrians had swept across the galaxy like a cosmic plague, their biomechanical ships absorbing the technology of every fallen civilization. They were collectors of conquest, their hulls gleaming with stolen innovations from 1,000 dead worlds. Earth's United Defense Council had intercepted their communications months ago, learning of their approach through deep space monitoring stations. "We are but dust beneath their feet," Director Chen had whispered during the emergency session, "unless we reveal what we've been building in secret." The humans had spent decades reverse engineering alien technology from crashed vessels, pouring their greatest minds into a single, impossible project. The Zephyrian fleet descended toward Earth like falling stars, their weapons charging with energy that could crack continents. Admiral Korthak broadcast his usual surrender demand, his voice echoing across every human communication channel. "Your primitive world amuses us, little mammals. Surrender now, and we might preserve some of you as curiosities in our collection." The human response came not in words, but in action. Deep within Neptune's shadow, something ancient and terrible began to stir. The Titan-class warship emerged from its hiding place like a sleeping god awakening from centuries of slumber. The vessel was impossibly large, dwarfing even the Zephyrian mothership. Its hull was forged from materials that didn't exist in any known periodic table, its surface rippling with energy patterns that hurt to look at directly. "What sorcery is this?" Korthak snarled as his sensors screamed warnings. The Titan's weapons weren't conventional, they were reality itself bent into new shapes. When it fired, space twisted and folded, turning the Zephyrian ships inside out in ways that defied physics. "You should have done your homework," came the calm voice of Captain Rodriguez from the Titan's bridge. "Humans don't just adapt to survive, we excel at it." The Zephyrian fleet, so proud and mighty moments before, crumbled like paper in a hurricane. Their biomechanical hulls, designed to absorb and adapt to enemy weapons, couldn't process what the Titan was doing to them. "This is impossible." Korthak screamed as his flagship began dissolving at the molecular level. "Your species was barely walking upright when we began our conquest." But Captain Rodriguez's response was as cold as the void between stars. "The thing about humans, Admiral, is that we learn fast, and we hold grudges even faster." Within minutes, the galaxy's most feared empire was reduced to glittering debris orbiting a small blue planet. As the last Zephyrian ship exploded in brilliant silence, Earth's hidden defenders revealed themselves. The Titan wasn't alone, dozens of impossible vessels emerged from concealment throughout the solar system. Humanity had spent generations preparing for this moment, turning their entire civilization into a weapon disguised as a target. "Let this be a message to any who would threaten our home," Captain Rodriguez broadcast to the galaxy. "Earth remembers its enemies, and we always return the favor with interest."